For the fifth episode of the Kardashian Season 6, Kim Kardashian announced a dedication to everybody's favorite sister, Khloé. This interview clip with Kim was followed by several scenes of Khloé from past seasons, and clips of people sharing their love for her. The narrative about Khloé's personal life has carried the family series for several seasons, and she is the most authentic sister who always shows up for the family. So the idea of dedicating an episode to her in celebration of her 40th birthday was a natural step for the show. Once the episode progressed, however, it was clear that the execution of the idea did not go to plan. Kim began to complain almost immediately in her confessionals about the lack of input she was receiving from the other sisters, which played out as a storyline throughout the episode. Instead of an episode showing the family coming together to celebrate Khloé, Kim talked about how she pulled off the majority of the party planning herself, while Kourtney Kardashian returned to her semi-retirement, and her younger siblings Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner allegedly stopped participating. So Khloé's party comes across as an obligation that Kim shouldered for the sake of filming. The episode is also filled with so much flashback footage that it reads as filler, possibly to make up for the family's inability to pull together to plan Khloé's celebration. For all the work she has put in to keep the series running and to hold the family together, Khloé deserved a better tribute from the Kardashians. Khloé's 40th birthday was a significant milestone. Aside from being a milestone in everyone's life, Khloé's 40th birthday held significant meaning for the reality star. She has spoken on several occasions about looking forward to this new decade in life and hoping to shed the darkness that has followed her personal life in recent years after the Tristan Thompson cheating scandal. Khloé viewed turning 40 as a transition from the negativity she encountered throughout her 30s. Khloé's scenes with longtime friend Malika Haqq showed off her playful side, and once again proved that the family needs to bring more non-Kardashian cast members onto the series in order to create more engaging scenes. The friends visited Santa Barbara to kick off Khloé's birthday weekend, with Malika happily proclaiming that she had finally got her girl back. Khloé and Malika chatted about turning 40 and her complicated co-parenting relationship before the girls got tipsy together playing mini-golf at San Isidro Ranch. It is a reminder of how good the series can be when the Kardashian family members are sharing authentically. The episode would have benefited greatly if her sisters had shown up for Khloé in the same way that Malika did. While Kourtney was unavailable to plan with Kim, she did schedule a scene with Khloé and visited her at home. Khloé and Kourtney making a mood board together didn't go to plan, however, as the sisters simply sat and chatted about therapy and the upcoming birthday. Surrounded by magazines, glue sticks, and poster boards, it seemed as though the sisters lost interest in the activity almost immediately, as they agreed a mood board is a project that takes a long time. Rather than follow through on what seemed like a producer-planned activity, the sisters' chat turned into a quick scene that shared more of the same small talk between the family, who has grown increasingly unwilling to be honest on camera. The Kardashian sisters couldn't come together to plan Khloé's party after the sisters weren't able to come to an agreement in the group chat about planning Khloé's party. Kim made the executive decision for denim and diamonds to be the theme. This kind of discord, where the sisters disagree, is a consistent problem when it comes to filming the family reality series. This is partly the reason Khloé has earned the reputation of being a fan favorite, since she is always the sister who seems to show up to film, no matter how difficult it is for her to share honestly about her life. Khloé even made a joke about how the series should be called The Khloé Show, because she has been featured in every scene. Kim made it clear that the sisters weren't willing to get together to plan the party, which meant, of course, there wasn't any footage to share of the sisters meeting. Kim spoke about texting and calling everyone, saying Kendall was traveling, Kylie was MIA, and Kourtney was in baby land. So, the second eldest sister picked the theme and chose to design the party around Khloé's love of country music legend, Dolly Parton. Kim's irritation about the lack of input from her sisters wasn't limited to the planning, as she observed that typically, whoever plans the party pays for the party. She assured the viewers in a confessional interview that her siblings would each be receiving a bill from her, regardless. As Kim shared that she struggled to get the other sisters to participate in planning Khloé's birthday party, It seemed obvious that so much flashback footage of Khloé was needed during this episode, because no one was willing to give up time to film scenes planning the party. According to Kim, Kourtney, Kendall, and Kylie skipped out on the planning, and Kendall wasn't even able to make it to the party, with the sisters each seeming determined to look back on the past as a way to avoid sharing authentic scenes in the present. Their refusal to get together to plan Khloé's party was a missed opportunity. The tribute was a missed opportunity for the Kardashians, while the party was one of the few authentic moments shared in this season of the Kardashians. Scenes of her siblings rallying together to plan a tribute for Khloé would have added value. The series has hit a lull, with each family member pulling back from sharing their personal lives and seemingly becoming unwilling to film the reality show any longer. The opportunity to show the family getting together to talk about Khloé and to plan a tribute for her was a great idea for the series, but the failure in execution was a disappointment to witness. The only scenes of Kendall and Kylie were an interview clip of the duo complaining about the vibe of a party that was hosted in a constructed set built on a sound stage, before Kylie eventually admitted how much she enjoyed herself at the party Kim had planned. Instead of coming across as a tribute, the flashback footage of Khloé throughout the years registered as filler in an episode that did not go to plan. While it was a great idea to include fan film tributes to Khloé, a significant portion of the episode is taken up with the flashbacks and these fan film shots. If it were balanced with scenes of the family coming together to actually plan a tribute, it would have had more of an impact, especially since the footage of the family interacting together at the party was so brief, and not everyone was able to attend. The party was a wild event, which even had a surprise performance from Snoop Dogg. But since the family is intent on sharing only footage that shows them in the best light, the scenes at Khloé were ultimately a short section of an otherwise drawn-out tribute. Without scenes of the family interacting together to plan the event, the tribute came across as more of the same from the Kardashians.